Good morning, class. Welcome back to our online class today, right? So before we start our lesson, let's read the day with teacher first. So today is Tuesday, September 8, 2020. So now let's move to the next one. Okay, so for the first session and the second session, what is the book that we will study? Great. So for the first session, we will study our book is Listening Starter 2, and for the second session we will study our book is Hangout 2, right? But all of that book is finished already, right? So teacher have extra lesson for you, but now let's move to the next one with teacher first. Okay, so for the first session, right, we are going to study our book is Listening Starter 2, right? Okay, so for the listening starter 2 today, teacher want you to review vocabulary that you study already from the previous unit, right? Okay, so now let's move to our together. So the first one, you need to look at the picture and write the word. So teacher has 3 pictures in here. Can you guess it? The first picture, the second picture, and the third picture. Great. So the first picture is look like the people that they like to have, like pick up the trash, they have the organization, they have the old people. So who are they? Great. So they are volunteer, right? Okay, so how about the second picture? The second picture, this one you can put the clothes, you can put your thing, or you can put a lot that you can use this one to travel to another country. So can you guess this one? Great. So this one is suitcase, right? And the third picture is the paper that you can know a lot of news in the morning, that especially the old people, they like to buy, and after that they like to sit and read the news, what happened for today. So can you guess this one? Great. So this one is newspaper, right? Okay, so now let's move to the next one with teacher. Okay, so the second practice, you need to look at the definition and guess the word. So teacher have 5 definition, but you need to read that one by one. After that, you need to give me the word of this definition, right? Okay, so the first one is involving danger, harm, or die, right? So this one is dangerous. Great. Number 2, stop living. Stop living. Do you still remember the verb that stop living? Great. So that one is die, right? Number 3, the very tiny pieces of rock that create a beach. So that one is sand. Very good. Number 4, a box-shaped container with slide inside and out. Can you guess that one? Great. So that one is drawer. Number 5, clothing that one wears over one's legs, trousers. So that one is pants, right? So I hope that you still remember our vocabulary that from the previous lesson that is studied already, right? That in here that we have dangerous, die, sand, drawer, and pen. So this one is the word of all these definition, right? So now let's move to the next one. Okay, so the next one, this one is your practice that you need to write down this one into your notebook, right? So our practice today, you need to ask your partner, write down the answer that we have name, activity, and head. So this exercise, we focus on ask and answer the question, right? So you can chat to your partner or to your friend in our group, and you can ask them also in our group which one that you want to ask. You can ask them by chatting, and after that you need to write their name into this box that we have name, activity, and have. So the first one you need to ask, what is your name? So you can see in here, so her name is Ken, right? And the activity you can ask like this, what is the activity that you can do as you are volunteer, right? So you can write like this. So the activity that they can do is plant the tree, right? Okay, so and the last column is talk about help. So the question is you can ask like this, what is the thing that you can help, right? Okay, so the answer is clean the garden. So here is the exercise that you need to ask your partner, and after that you need to complete into this column that we have 3 column, name, activity, and help. So teacher hope that you can ask your partner at least 3 person, right? Okay, so now it's time for our first session right now. See you again for second session. Hello everyone again, welcome back to our second session. So now let's continue our lesson for today. So for the second session, we are going to study our book is Hangout 2, right? Okay, so now let's start with teacher all together. Okay, so the first one is you need to learn about the school subject, right? Okay, so my question is, how many school subjects do you have? Can you answer it? Great. So in the school subject, so in your school, how many subjects do you have? Right? Okay, so now let's move to our vocabulary for today. So our vocabulary for today, teacher want you to know about the school subject that we have in here. So the first one is art, English, mathematics, geography, science, biology, music, physical education, history, information, technology, right? So I hope that you remember some vocabulary in here and some you are not clear yet about this one, right? So teacher will explain you one by one regarding with our vocabulary for today. So now let's read one more time with teacher all together. Okay, so now let's start. School subject, art, art, English, English, mathematics, mathematics, geography, geography, science, science, biology, biology, music, music, physical education, physical education, history, history, information technology, information technology. So I hope that you remember all of this one, right? Or you can write this one into your notebook also. So now let's move to the next one, and teacher will explain you one by one. Okay, so the first one is, can you guess this picture? Great. So this picture is talk about art, right? Actually, in our school, we always have art when every Friday that you can enjoy coloring, or you can enjoy your craft, right? That you need to cut the paper to make a flower or to make the different animal, something like that with your teacher, right? That's why when have art subject, you have fun with your teacher so much because you can use different color or crayon that you can use it to color the picture, or you can use it to draw something, right? So now let's move to the next one. Okay, so the next one is talk about English. As you know already, in the school subject we always have English because they want the student to know a lot of word, and they want the student to know how to speak English also, right? That you can see in this picture that the teacher teach the student about the English word, right? That have cat, dog, rabbit, elephant, dolphin, or tiger, right? So now let's move to the next one. Okay, so this picture is we talk about mathematics, that the teacher teach the student how to calculate the number, right? That you know already in our school subject, sometimes we always have number addition, right? That you need to calculate the number like 5 plus 5 equal 10, 2 plus 2 equal 4, 1 plus 1 equal 2, or 2 minus 1 equal 1, something like that. That's why you need to study or you need to learn about how to calculate the number, right? Okay, so now let's move to the next one. Geography, that you can see in this picture also, that we study about the map, that they use the global to see the kilometer or to see the square of the country. The map are about the global of another country from one place to another place, right? Okay, so now let's move to the next one. Okay, so this one is the class of physical education. Physical education is the class that related with the sport, right? That it can be like basketball, volleyball, football, that they have the teacher or they have the coach to train you that how to play. Okay, so now let's move to the next one. Okay, so this one is the music class. As you know already, music class. Okay, as you know already, music class, we have different instruments like violin, guitar, piano, drum. That the teacher will teach you all of that one, the way how to do or the way how to make the music, right? Okay, so you need to follow the teacher and they will guide you how to use all of instrument. So now let's move to the next one. Okay, so this one is very famous for you right now, that we call it information technology. So information technology, this one we learn about the computer system, right? That you need to know about the computer, how to use it, how to research it, the way that you need to learn, right? That's why they call it information technology. So here is the subject that you need to learn in your school, that we have all of that one, right? Okay, so here is our last page of our lesson for today, and I hope that you understand our lesson, and don't forget to write down our vocabulary for today that related with school subject. So any question, you can raise it up in our group, or you can record your voice, that which one that you don't understand, and send it to the group, so teacher will have to explain you more regarding with our vocabulary for today. So now it's time. See you again tomorrow. Goodbye everyone. Have a nice day, and don't forget to do your classwork and homework that teacher will provide you later. Goodbye everyone.